Today I'd like to enunciate for you a little talk about the chakras. Let's simplify and talk about two critical chakras that we can be using. We'll first talk about the heart. That chakra is called Anahata. Anahata is the heart chakra. Note that the heart chakra is behind the center of your chest, all the way back in your spine, about 1 to 2 inches ahead of your spine, the bony spine you feel. So it's near the back of your body in your spine. Its characteristics on the inside, which are most important, that we're caring about, is deepest compassion and the deepest sense of love. Love that exists in you without even having a thing or a person to love. Just that. Also the basic joy. And now I've moved to my heart chakra and am speaking from my heart chakra. We can speak from any chakra and vibrate that chakra while we speak. So, Robert, do you notice how things change when I speak through my heart?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think, now look at me now. Now I'm in the third chakra like we always are. And now I'm in the heart.
I totally noticed, yeah.
So the heart chakra, in the inner sense, is very important to us because it allows us to have and carry these wonderful qualities I just spoke of. They come from the heart. When you hear people say, I mean this with all my heart, I love you with all my heart, that's really what they're alliterating to. They're trying to talk about the actual heart chakra. Do you know that when they have bells at a wedding, bells in church, essentially the sound of bells, that is the sound of the heart chakra, especially the deep gong bell. Isn't that interesting that love, marriage, and other things, deep sincerity, are associated with the bell, and it comes from the heart chakra. Agya, the third eye. Now, Agya, the negative pole of that chakra really is the medulla oblongata, at an angle up through your head from the notch in the back of your head here. This angle moving up to here constitutes the final movement upward in the spine. Negative pole here at Agya, and the positive pole up here, that is this chakra. The positive pole of the Agya, or forehead chakra, is here in the center of the forehead, and it may be found simply by allowing your mind to focus there, whether your eyes are upturned there or not. The inner meaning of this chakra is final connection. That deep and final connection with who you are in your highest sense and that which is beyond us. We call it the unified field. We call it that beyond creation, the creator. We call it God, Jah, all these other things that are so beyond us. There is a point of connection with that. So now I'm going to look slightly away because now I am in the sixth chakra. I'm looking there while looking here. I also am looking there with my eyes open. Negative states of consciousness, especially sleep, wouldn't call it negative because it's beneficial, but the eyes are carried downward in sleep. The eyes can be closed and cast down on the face and down. Subconscious. Conscious, eyes wide open, straight out in front of you. We're conscious now, ready to accept and meet the day and meet things head on through our eyes. But when the eyes go up, and they don't have to screw themselves totally up in your forehead, if you lift your eyes just slightly, the eyes have to come to the plane above, straight out, only as high as the eyebrows as far as your gaze goes. But your attention, the attention will be at the point in the forehead about the size of a golf ball. Up above there, that's where the attention is. So hence, I'm looking right at you now, but my attention is at this point here. In that, we make more and more and more contact with what is in us that is the best, the highest, the most exalted, the most connected, comes through here. The saints say this: some of the simplest ways to become more one with your higher self and that which is beyond us all is to treat your work as service, show compassion for the world in general, and stay at this point as much as possible. That's very simple learning, but there's so much depth and power in that. So with that said, we've now learned today about Anahata, the heart chakra, and Agya, the third eye as well. Those two important places that we can go to when we wish.